Over 54% of adults get their news from social media now. And for millions of us, these online crowds can feel addictive on social media. But why do we sometimes actually want to lose ourselves in a crowd like that? In the essay Crowds and Power by Elias Canetti, he tries to answer one of the most uncomfortable questions about human nature. Why do we sometimes actually want to lose ourselves in a crowd? See, on the surface, in everyday life, we see ourselves as individuals. We value our own independence. But Canetti argues that there's something deeper that is always pulling at us. He says that the crowd offers something almost addictive. That addiction is equality. See, in everyday life, we feel judged, we feel ranked or compared to others. We can feel an invisible distance between ourselves and other people. This can be from status, from wealth, or from power. These differences in our life create tension from ourselves and other people. But inside a crowd, these differences disappear. For a brief moment, everyone is equal. Canetti calls this the discharge. It is when strangers stop being strangers and become one unit. Fear and isolation dissolve. Individual identity weakens as well. But that relief for a person is powerful because every crowd, according to Canetti, has four main traits. First, it wants to grow. Crowds expand naturally. They seek more people, more voices, and more power. Second is that within a crowd there is equality. Differences that matter outside the crowd stop mattering inside it. Third is that crowds love density. They want closeness. Physical closeness strengthens emotional unity. Fourth is that crowds need direction. A crowd must move towards something, a goal, a common enemy, or a belief. Without direction, it dissolves. This explains why crowds can be beautiful and also terrifying. But Canetti goes deeper with this insight. He says crowds evolved from something much older. He calls it the pack, the hunting pack, the war pack. Small, tight, bonded groups united by survival. Unlike crowds, packs are close and selective, but both share intensity and shared purpose. This helps explain something about human history. Revolutions, religious wars, and political movements. They are not just the result of evil individuals. They are the results of crowd dynamics amplified by power. When quality inside a crowd combines with a direction against a common enemy, violence becomes possible. All of this reveals something important for us. Crowds are never accidents. They are part of how humans imagine power and belonging. The key with this is that individually, we feel small and vulnerable. In a crowd, we feel protected and strong. But the same force that can create unity can also erase responsibility. Canetti's warning is that we must understand crowds, because once you recognize the pull of equality, you begin to see the crowd behavior everywhere in your life. And when you see it clearly, you are less likely to be swallowed by it unconsciously.